In this video, I'm going to explain to you the easiest way to understand crypto, why you need to invest in crypto, the easiest way to buy crypto. I'm going to cut out all the junk so that you and I can streamline this process and get you active in changing the financial future of possibly generations of your family to come.
Religious figures are calling it the end of the world.
Welcome all of you brilliant, bold, and beautiful people. Thank you so much for joining me and for allowing your genius to find what might become your favorite channel of all time. Common freaking sense, baby. That's what this channel's about. Cryptocurrency in its simplest form is digital money, but it's not just any kind of digital money. It's like a money with a secret handshake. It uses complex mathematical algorithms, making it incredibly secure. But guess what? Don't worry about all that stuff. Here's the first thing that you need to remember. Crypto is like having a bank in your pocket. That's the key for the rest of this video. Focus on that. The image of your cell phone is your bank. Your phone is your credit union. Your Android is your... People still use Android. Now, this is very important because you're going to hear this a lot. Cryptocurrencies operate on a technology called blockchain. A lot of people hear that word blockchain, but they don't understand what it is. In fact, a lot of people in crypto don't even know what it is. Think of blockchain like a group of friends who all want to keep track of who's paid each other money. To do this, they use a big notebook where they write down every time someone pays someone else. This notebook is like a ledger. Let's say that one of your friends, Alex, decides to be in charge of the ledger. Whenever someone pays someone else, Alex writes it down in the ledger. But what if Alex is dishonest and decides to change the ledger to make it look like someone paid some money when they didn't actually do it? A little bit. This is where blockchain technology comes in. Instead of having just one person, like Alex, in charge of the entire ledger, the ledger is distributed amongst all the friends. This means that everyone has a copy of the ledger and can see what's written in it. Now, let's say freaking Alex, he wants to try to change a part of the ledger, right? Everyone else can see that the ledger's been changed, and then they can challenge Alex. This change isn't right. And then they beat the hell out of Alex. Hey-o. This is because each time someone pays someone else, it's recorded as a block in the ledger. And each block is connected to the previous block, like a chain. Yes, that's why it's called blockchain. Good for you. So if someone tries to improperly change a block in the middle of the chain, everyone sees it, everyone knows something's wrong, and then they fix it. That's the security of blockchain. Can you even imagine how effective that would be for an election?
Even the Democrats, regular Democrat people want voter ID, but the leaders don't because they can't cheat. The one thing we have to be very careful of is phony ballots.
Can't steal an election on the blockchain. Real quick, before we dive into the depths of digital currency, you see that like button? If you could just give it a gentle little caress, maybe light tap, soft click, treat it like a first love. That subscribe button, don't just click it, make a commitment. But as for the notification bell, that's just for you and me. So if you're ready to start investing in cryptocurrency, oh my God, I'm so scared. I'm so scared right now. We all were. Let's go. Bitcoin is the original, the OG, the first mover. It is the most widely known cryptocurrency. It was the first to use blockchain technology, and it has the largest market cap of any cryptocurrency out there. Bitcoin exists on the blockchain and operates on a decentralized network, which means it's not controlled by any central authority like a bank or a government. You can walk into Facebook's main office right now, and technically you could shut down the entire thing. There's no office, though, to walk into for Bitcoin because it's decentralized. Crypto, blockchain, decentralized. Bitcoin is a store of value, like digital gold. You buy it and you hold it until you sell it.
Bitcoin, gold, silver, I put them all in the same bucket. Silver and gold trade great. I'm more comfortable being long Bitcoin today than I was 6 months ago.
That's why I argue against spending it. For example, there's a famous story. In 2010, a man named Laszlo Hanyes or something like that, he bought 2 pizzas for 10,000 Bitcoin. And now at the time, that Bitcoin was worth about 30 bucks. Today, if he still owned that Bitcoin, it would be worth around $300 million. That is the most expensive pizza in freaking history. Ethereum is a decentralized platform that runs smart contracts, basically applications that run exactly as they're programmed to without censorship, fraud, or third-party interference. Essentially, it's like having a robot that follows a set of rules without fail, no matter what. Now, think about what that means real quick. If you're running something that's on a smart contract, it sets the rules, it sets the laws, and it judges it without passion or prejudice. But the smart contract runs the environment that they're in. Ethereum is basically an entire platform of smart contracts. Let's say, for instance, you wanted to start a YouTube channel. If you say the wrong thing or you do the wrong thing, I'm not saying nothing about any kind of virus, but let's just say you did, right? You can get demonetized, your site shut down, closed out, they won't respond, everything that you've worked for, gone. Just like that. Why? Because you said something wrong. You do that on different platforms, Web3, where they run off smart contracts. That's not going to happen. And that's one of the positive things about Ethereum.
XRP is purely focused on value. It can do, Visa like 1,500 transactions per second.
XRP is the brainchild of Ripple Labs. It's totally different. It's designed to be a global payment and settlement platform, kind of like a financial superhero, because it swoops in and facilitates cross-border transactions between financial institutions and other organizations. Now, you're probably saying, I don't know what that means. Watch this. A colossal highway system for money. It allows cash and assets to zip from one country to another. But here's the kicker. Just like on a real highway, there's tolls and fees. And who do you think loves to collect those fees? That's right, the big, bad banks. Let's say a company in the good old USA wants to buy goods from a supplier in China. They need to exchange their dollars for yuan. Well, traditionally, they'd have to go through a bank or financial institution who would happily take a nice chunk of change as a fee for their services. You know how you have to wait 3 days sometimes to get your money from, PayPal or eBay? With XRP, now watch this, you can send $1 million to someone's bank and they would have it in...
Using banks to move money is a pain in the... it takes a day or two to move money around the world. And with XRP, our very first close was 50 million. We moved that money in, and I'm not you, in like 3 seconds. And I think it costs 20 or 30 cents.
When you send someone a Venmo payment, they don't actually get the money for like 3 to 5 days. They might credit an account, but there's risk being taken by the company there, and that's why the fees are so high.
Ripple, it's a platform used to make international monetary transactions faster and cheaper. Now, one way Ripple facilitates that is by using the cryptocurrency XRP.
Do you honestly think that the banks are going to like that type of scenario? Methinks not. So when you start hearing about these banks collapsing...
As long as there's money, they have banks to handle and service it. I figure both are going to be around for a long time.
11 of America's largest financial institutions agreed to pump $30 billion into First Republic.
They know that the entire financial system around the world is going to change. That's crypto. That's what you're trying to get into. You get into it now before they get to get into it. That's where the power is. That's what you need to be doing. Not financial advice, of course. It's very important to understand this. The corporations and the institutions will be allowed to purchase, invest in, and custody normal people's crypto. They can't do it yet because they don't have federal regulations, but they're about to.
XRP just won a landmark case against the SEC, finally giving it legal clarity.
I said I do believe a lot of crypto is an international asset, but more importantly, it's going to transcend any one currency.
And this bill largely focuses on cryptocurrencies and blockchain and digital assets that are used in finance.
And when they do, when they get these regulations, these banks and these institutions, they're going to be investing, now watch this, trillions of dollars to buy it all up. This event is called a bull run, and it means that the prices are going to moon or skyrocket beyond your understanding. We're talking yacht, mortgage-free retirement money times 10. It's going to be huge. Now, let's get to the exciting part. Investing in crypto. For this, we're going to be using Coinbase. They're like the Amazon and Google of crypto. They're user-friendly, they're secure. By the way, I got my little Coinbase cap on right there, so feeling pretty good. So there are a lot of places, though, that you can buy, but I'm going with the big ones, the stable ones, the ones that the government uses. I play this part safe. Again, Coinbase. I hate Coinbase. Shut up. Listen, today, we're just focused on the basics of starting. The first step is to create an account on a cryptocurrency exchange like Coinbase. So you go to the Coinbase website, click the sign up button, and then follow the prompts to create a new account. You will need to provide some personal information like your name and email address, and you're gonna have to create a password. Once you've created your account, the next step is to verify your identity. And it involves uploading a government-issued ID, driver's license, and answering a few questions. While it may feel a little scary at first, I tell you this, God's honest truth, I've never had a single issue, not one.
How to verify your ID on Coinbase. As part of our commitment at Coinbase to remain the most trusted cryptocurrency platform, all users must verify their identity through a multi-step process. This process entails answering regulatory questions and uploading a picture of a valid ID as well as a selfie. You'll first need to verify your email. Please be patient as the verification email may take a few minutes to appear in your inbox. Once you've verified your email, you're ready for the next step in the ID verification process, setting up two-step verification. Make sure the country code is correct. Then enter in your mobile phone number and select Send Code. Enter the code sent to your mobile phone via text message, then select Submit. Next, select your citizenship, then select Submit. Now it's time to take a picture of the front and back of your ID. Upload each picture to your computer so you can drag and drop each image accordingly. When ready, select Upload. Please be patient as the process to verify your information may take some time.
Now, after verifying your identity, you'll need to connect a payment method to your Coinbase account. Again, I know it sounds scary, but let's just go through it. To add a payment method, you just go to the Payment Methods section of your account settings, follow the prompts, add a new method. A lot of you have already done this for PayPal, you've done this for Venmo, where you pay your stuff online. This is no different. Once you have the payment method set up, you can select the cryptocurrency that you want to buy on the buy sell page. Let's go ahead and do that right now. Let's enter the amount that you want to purchase and review the details of the order, including the total cost and the payment method that you're using. If everything looks correct, click the buy button to complete your purchase. It may take a few minutes for the transaction to be processed and for the cryptocurrency to be added to your account. I cannot stress enough the opportunity that is available for you right now and your kids, their kids, their kids, and their kids.
Their kids, their kids, and their kids.
And I've been acquiring since the last bull run. I got in at the top, and when it went down, I was like,
oh my God, what happened?
Yeah, but I didn't give up because I believed in it and I've researched it. And when this next one comes, I am going to benefit from it, and I want you to as well. So please, please do your research. I hope this video helps. If it does, a like and subscribe would really mean a lot to the channel, and I will pay you so much crypto. No, not gonna do that.